We at ET Now have conducted an economist poll by economists and treasuries. What are the key takeaways? What were the key questions?
Well, first up, of course, the question on everyone's mind is that how exactly is the rupee going to perform from here on, especially given the fact that we have a very, very crucial year ahead of us, and that is with respect to the general elections. Now, what exactly is the poll throwing up? Well, first up, what we did is we bifurcated with a range of 1 rupee each as to what the possible levels could be. Now, it looks like point number C, that 69 to 70 is the most popular one among most economists as well as money market experts, and that's where 80% of the money market experts do expect the rupee to trend towards, at least by May end. That's after the Indian elections. That's the level of the rupee versus the US dollar, where most economists are pegging the number. There's also a small percentage, 20% expecting the number to come in at 70 to 71. So that, of course, is what the poll is expecting. 69 to 70, that's broadly the range where we are currently as well trading at. Though, mind you, of course, at this point of time, we are at close to a 7-month high. 69.2 is certainly a very, very attractive level. The other question put forward was the fact that will equity inflows by May end stand? Remember that for now, domestic inflows have been slightly weakish, but foreign inflows have suddenly picked up very, very smartly, especially in the last 1 to 2 odd weeks. Now, 70% are of the view that by elections, the inflows are expected to improve. Now, do remember, this is a trend we have seen in the past as well, in the past general elections. So this time around as well, 70% of the economists do believe that inflows will improve. 30% believe there'll be no change, but nobody as such believes that inflows would decline. So I think that's the consensus on the street when it comes to equity inflows. The third question was, how will debt flows change in 2019? Again, year two, it was either between no change and improvement, but nobody believed that, debt flows could actually decline. 60% believed that there would be no change in debt flows in 2019, but 40% did believe that there would perhaps be an improvement in debt flows in 2019. The next question, of course, most importantly, and I think on every economist's mind, is what exactly happens with crude prices. Remember that we have been seeing crude trade anywhere between $64 to $67 per barrel in the last 1 to 2 odd months. Now, 90% of the participants believe that 60 to 70 is where the range will be for crude. And I think even earlier when we talked to Dr. Feridun Fesharaki, he as well said that 60 to 70 is roughly where crude will trade for 2019. Of course, if in case the Venezuela impact does get worse, then it could move to $75 per barrel. But for our money market experts and our economists, only 10% believe that crude could go between $71 to $80. The other big contentious factor and the big mover is the dollar index. Remember, we had seen it go to 97 and beyond 97, in fact, in the recent past. And 70% of the participants do believe that it will trade between 97 to 100. Only 30% believe it will be below 97. And we have been seeing a lot of strength come by in the US dollar because it has certainly been a good competitor as a safe haven asset compared to gold. And finally, will the rupee outperform Asian peers in 2019? It hasn't been able to do so far, but again, that momentum over there has picked up in the last 1 odd week, and market participants believe that then it's not going to be able to outperform Asian peers. 80% of them believe that it is going to just remain to be sluggish versus the US dollar, but around 20% do have hope that perhaps the INR could do well versus the US dollar. Now, like we said, most of them do believe that the US dollar will stay between 95 and 100, but then again, they also believe that the rupee will be between 61 and 62. So that's where, sorry, pardon me, 69 to 70. So again, the equation roughly sits. So it's unsurprising, that they do believe the rupee will outperform Asian peers in 2019. The likelihood of that seems very, very doubtful. With that, it's back to you guys.